Now? Okay, now. Hello, fellow Americans. What? Oh, okay, sorry. Hello, fellow. What? Here? I don't see the words. Where are the damn words? Oh, they're there. Okay, here, I got it. Hello, fellow Americans. It's me, Joe Biden, your president of the United States of America. As you know, it's an important time for our county. What? Our country. Erection Day. We get, what? Election Day. Sorry, completely different, not as fun. Election.
Welcome to the other side of everything else. That was a little parody of Joe Biden there, I guess. Election Day is not as fun as Erection Day. Everybody knows that. I'm talking about erecting statues and whatnot, and because it's always a pleasure, to be a part of all that Erection Day. And anyway, going to mix it up. Going to be a little wrestling episode, but we're going to throw some music in there too, and we're going to also talk about some more political issues or whatever. Maybe, I guess, I don't know. Let's just jump into it. Let's see where we go. If you notice, I'm not in my regular studio, Studio E. We're here. We got a little Christmas spirit here. Let's see if we can see the Christmas tree. See the Christmas tree. We went white. I hope nobody thinks I'm a white supremacist because of that. It's just a choice. It's a choice. My tree, my choice. Got a little decoration there in the back. Got a little Clark Griswold Christmas Vacation. Hey. Marty Moose. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get into some music right here. Let's see what we got. We got a little Tyler Childers here. Or I think it's called Childers.
That's about the time my rooster crows. I got women up and down this creek.
More of a southern rock feel this week.
And to keep me going and my engine clean.
Kind of an acoustic one too, I guess. Stay tuned to the end. I got another one at the end. Well, somebody you probably haven't heard of. Yeah, I heard that grocery bill, yeah. But, hey, throw a little music in there, because this is the other side of everything else. Like, subscribe if we're on YouTube or whatever. Check it out on Anchor.fm. I'm also on Apple Music. I'm on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, a few others. Just to get in there, you can check it all out. Not hard to find, just the other side of everything else. You got to look on the other side. How are you going to find everything else if you don't look on the other side? It ain't going to hurt to believe. You got to believe. It don't hurt to believe. It's when you don't believe is when it starts hurting. So let's jump in. What else I got here? Let's see what we got here. We're talking about a little Elon Musk is in the news.
Speaking of Elon Musk, he responded to a tweet which urged him to release all of the internal data and chatter around Twitter when they were censoring the Hunter Biden laptop story just before the 2020 election.
And they have confirmed that 2 years later, all the media and news is coming out saying it wasn't Russian collusion, that the Hunter laptop was real, even though it came out like in October and the election was in November or something like that. And it had to have who knows what the election would have been. You just don't know. I mean, it was they messed up the whole voting thing, and now instead of voting, now you got voting month. I mean, they got people voting, I think 4 months in advance or whatever. I mean, I believe there should be some kind of there should be at least one debate before the voting is open for people to do, so people can actually listen.
Musk responded, "This is necessary to restore public trust," which means he is planning on releasing all of the notes, data, and discussion that took place. So we're finally going to get to the reason why they suppressed the story, what was being said, who made the final call, because this did have a massive influence on the election, on top of the FBI pretending that this data was from Russia when in fact they knew that it wasn't.
So there is lots to unpack there. And Elon Musk, man, he's I love people talking about democracy. I've heard that so much in the last 2 months, how democracy is going to end. It's because Elon Musk took over Twitter. I don't know why that would end. And then all he's done is he's took polls for what people want, and he's followed the polls, what people vote for. And all these celebrities that were suppressed before all of a sudden got like 2 million more followers. I forget who it was. Said they got 2 million more followers now. I mean, and then like the laptop being suppressed. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Let's jump in and see what the White House has to say.
Folks, it seems as though there's almost a concerted effort at the White House and frankly with the Democrat Party to match Joe Biden at his level. Almost like they're trying to get rid of coherent people and replace them with absolute incompetents who cannot formulate sentences. Joe Biden's illegal student loan debt relief program has been the topic of discussion as of late.
That's the other thing, yeah, the debt relief from the student loans. Everybody thinks they're entitled. I can think a couple off my head. I don't want to mention names, but yeah, I just think they're entitled. I mean, you signed for a loan. Everybody's done it. It's been happening this way. And I mean, if you want to solve the high cost of education, go to the educators. Talk to them. Come up with a solution on how, government can cover so much of it or whatever, but you can't just wipe out somebody's loan. What about the guy that couldn't go to college, the guy that had to get a cement truck or buy tools, for his job or whatever? Is he going to get any kind of debt relief? I don't think he is.
After the courts blocked his program, and well, all you got to do is look to Karine Jean-Pierre and she'll really clarify the situation.
This is about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or whatever, the black lesbian. I'm sorry, she thinks she's untouchable and she can just do it. Who else could do such a poor job and not get fired? Who else could go to their job and be that bad and not get fired? We thought Jen Psaki was bad when she was doing it. I mean, just right out lie and be that bad. She can't even speak, and she's a press secretary.
On your question of student loan, are you talking about what specifically? Just because you said 2 weeks has passed, but as you know, there.
From my experience, when somebody keeps going, they're usually trying to think of a lie.
We have sent this up to the highest court of the land, the highest court of our nation, to make sure that we move forward quickly.
Okay, now the highest court of our land, the highest court of our nation, Supreme Court. It hasn't went there yet. I know Joe Biden is talking about it, but he's just stalling. He's stalling is all he's done. Okay, let's jump into some of the wrestling news because I know I got a lot to cover here. There's 3 major pay-per-views this last month. There's NWA Hard Times 3. There was AEW Full Gear and WWE Survivor Series, which went War Games this time. And first of all, NWA, we got a new champion.
It just happened. The wrestling world's been talking about it, and history was made. So please, allow me to introduce the man who just won the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship at Hard Times 3. From Mandeville, Louisiana, this is the Great American Smash, Tyrus!
Some of you might know Tyrus if you watch Gutfield, or you watch The 5 or some Fox News. He's on there a lot, and he's always carrying the belt with him. He was the world TV champion for a long time. He carried that, but now he's carrying the NWA World Championship. And it's the 10 pounds of gold that you used to see Flair have back in the early days. And John, you recognize who's with him? It's Austin Idol. Idolmania.
In Chalmette, Louisiana, it's Joe Galley, Tim Storm, and Velvet Sky on the call.
Well, and we, regardless if we give that credit to,
Let's move it up a little bit.
Right.
It's what defines me as a professional wrestler. He knows that. And when somebody takes it like he did, and it means that much to them, it's like a connection, and you feel it.
I mean, he's a big guy. He's an average, but he's charismatic. He's putting eyes on it where he's on Fox. He can talk. Of course, you get Austin Otto in there, and Austin Otto don't shut up.
I can't help but be taken aback by, as you all came out here, the championships, hard times.
Of course you can't help it. You can't hardly help anything, can you? Matter of fact, your name isn't Kyle Davis, it's Kyle Doofus, because I told you he would be the next National Wrestling Alliance World's Heavyweight Champion. This is the king of the world, the amazing Tyrus Smash. And look at my new...
All right, let's keep it moving, though. Next thing, look how pissed off he is. He was the AEW World Champion. That man was on his side. That's Steven Regal. You might remember from NXT. He's in WWE. He's in WCW. He's been in all of them. Yep, he screwed him over. Now MJF, Michael Jacob Friedman. I played a little bit at the end of the last show here on everything else, the other side of everything else. Just as you think you're going to get him. Oh no, to the rescue. So something bad going to happen later on. It didn't happen tonight. He talks about it. Let's see how why he is so pissed off though. Of course, the referee didn't see it. That happens a lot in wrestling. And boom, slides the old brass knucks. Don't see the brass knucks that much in wrestling anymore. Bringing them back. Yeah, whoa, down the trunks goes the brass knucks. Of course, the referee is up. MJF. There's a lot going on in AEW right now. You know, there was the whole CM Punk issue. Maybe we can get into that later on, whatever. I've lost respect for Punk. I mean, I'm not like I don't respect him, but I didn't mind him. He's a decent entertainer and all that, but the way he went public, what he did and stuff, he's just a little old whiny bitch. And of course, the other big one was the WWE. And that wasn't just all. Of course, the Bloodline did win. Bloodline with Sammy and Roman Reigns and all them did win. And Sammy also made he had a little thing going with one of the Usos, and he gave him the pin. So now they all hugged, and it's one big happy Bloodline now. Anyway, of course, I'm wearing my AEW All Elite Wrestling. You know, be elite. Anyway. Wrestling, just good time stuff. We all know how it is. You just gotta enjoy it. Sit back, enjoy it. You know, just like music, you gotta enjoy it. Movies. Well, maybe we'll cover some Christmas movies now that we are getting in the Christmas spirit. And but I am going to leave you with some music. Got to get some more music on here. And that's somebody that my buddy Sean turned me on to, my partner in Rejected Reality. I don't know if we're gonna get that going again, but do check out his Twitter feed at Derby Party. I'm sure you find him. I think he's got a parentheses where he's got either it's calling himself a MAGA Ultra or Ultra MAGA, or he's calling himself an Alpha Male. And he does that because he said he knows it pisses him off. So, not Twitter, but the people that he argues with on Twitter. And but Twitter, it's not the all in. You know, we've lost democracy. You know, they said if Democrats lost. We're going to lose democracy there, you know. We're not losing democracy. This is democracy. You get out and vote. Just like your wrestling. You pick which one, you know. Do you want one of those three? Do you want Major League Wrestling? Do you want Impact? You know, Impact Wrestling's been real good here lately. I mean, music. Do you want your Southern rock? Do you want your classic rock? Do you want your country? Do you want your hard rock? You know, pick what you want. Somebody else don't like it. Screw them. You don't need them. You got your music. You got your wrestling. You got your entertainment. So anyway, this is a man. I suggest go check him out because he tells a great story how he came up with the name. His name is Shaky Graves. And let me just play a little bit here and I'll explain. See, it's real cool. Just one guy playing the guitar. He's doing the drums. On the other side, he's got a bass on his other foot. Remind me a little bit of Bone Pony. Another band you need to check out if you haven't checked them out yet. Especially in their early days, because that's what Scott used to do. And well, not just singer. Scott, Nick did, played guitar and he did it. It's just fun. It sounds good. Makes you want to tap your foot. Got a good voice. Shaky Graves. Check him out. Anyway, that's all I got for you this week. I'm going to be seeing Jeff Tate Friday night, so maybe I'll talk a little bit about that next week. I haven't decided what else I'm getting into. Probably a mostly music thing, but I'm throwing in a little extra here and there. Don't forget, lots of wrestling's good right now. I don't care who you like. It's got the debate going on. Twitter's good. Twitter, you can get on there and you're not censored now. You don't have to worry about being banned or kicked off because of what you say. And if you don't like what somebody's saying, don't go to their Twitter feed. Same with Facebook. If you don't like what they're saying, don't go to their Facebook page. It's real simple. We make everything so hard anymore. But we're in the time of giving right now. And that's what I'm. My wife and I we're going to try to give back a little bit. I know we're going to try to give to Ride for a Cure a little bit, and I don't know what else, but we're just talking about that. Of course, we haven't skimped on ourselves either. We got a VR right now, virtual reality. It's on sale right now. It's cheaper than a PlayStation right now, and it's pretty wild. You put that thing on there and you are in another world. But anyway, search for what wrestling you want. Search for what TV you want to watch. Go to the Twitter feed you want to see. Go to the Facebook pages you want to see. Look on the other side for everything else. 'Cause that's all I got this week. Just love. Love yourself. Love the others. Even the ones you hate. Don't love them. Just ignore them. Screw them. You know who you are. You can look yourself in the mirror and you can say, by golly, I look good. I feel good. And I'm worth it. Hey, I'll see you on the other side.